Hey, and welcome to episode 3 of the IE3 podcast, where I'll be interviewing a variety of guests who'll be sharing their stories. I hope at least someone out there can take something away from each episode. I know how podcasts have inspired me in the past, and that's why I'm here today. The show was exclusive to YouTube, but I'm glad to announce that it can now be found across the various apps out there, including Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and more. If you are listening back to this via a podcasting app, you can head over to my YouTube channel for my other types of content and to see the video version of this podcast and more. That's IE3, I.E_media. Okay, today I'm with Angelo, who goes under the artist name Angelo ONE3.
That's good.
You reached out to me on Facebook after I posted that I was in need of guests, and I'm intrigued to get right into it and learn what's led him up to today and to hear about his journey growing up and what's led him into the music scene and what's to come, because I know he's got some big plans for the music.
Appreciate it.
We've never actually met before today, so it's going to be a new one for me too. And you said you don't mind going deep. And you've got some
man.
mad stories to tell. So how's it going, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good, thank you, man. I appreciate the, I seen, like I said, I seen your status and I thought, you know what? Nice to be good, innit? So we talked before, not taught you done music-wise, innit? You'd sent me something before.
Yeah,
a remix to a song years ago, innit?
Yeah, what it was
is...
I made a track years ago, like a 140s sort of grimy track.
Yeah.
And then I was looking on SoundCloud for acapellas. And I found you and some of the lads.
Yeah.
The bopping acapella.
Yeah.
I put it to the track. I'm like, yo, it fits really good. I think I sent it you guys.
You did.
Added you on Facebook. Talked, and then that was kind of it for years, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then I seen that, and that's why I didn't even remember about that. So when I went into the conversation, I'm like, oh shit, yeah. All right, cool, calm,
yeah.
But yeah, now man, I'm doing good, man. Thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, good. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Appreciate it, man.
No, thank you, man. So I'm happy to be on here, man. Happy to show love. You showing love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help each other out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Of course.
So we've got a lot to get into.
Yeah.
So do you want to just start right at the beginning, like growing up and
so
get into your journey?
Right. So I'm African born and raised, Malawi to be exact. Yeah. I lived there for what? You know what? Let's go music. We'll go both for it. So yeah, Malawi born and raised. I was raised in Africa.
What's that like?
Hey, do you know what? Nothing but I have a lot of beautiful memories, man,
Yeah.
It's home. It is home. And I love that place. Like, a lot of my family, and I mean a lot of my family, all my mom's brothers and sisters, all still over there. Like my grandmother's here and I got cousins in London and this and that and everything.
Wow.
Like
Big family.
Bro. Yeah. I got a massive family, man. You talk of Zimbabwe, South Africa. Jesus,
Wow.
some in America as well. Like there's London, there's Germany, Portugal. I got all my people.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, there's a lot. But it started off over there. So I've always been, music's always been in my family, man. Really, like my older brother, since young, he's rapped. And like there's been such a wide range of influence of music in my life, man. So like from my mum was soulful music. My grandmother was nothing but the Afro vibes, you know what I mean? Nothing but African music. And my uncle Carl, he was a DJ as well. He was all also soul and like old school music, always showing me that.
Wow.
And then I had Kashi, my cousin, and Narada, who are about the dance hall and the reggae music. And then my brother was rap, do you know what I mean? He was going in. And then my uncle Shaft, these are all close family, yeah?
Wow.
My uncle Shaft was just vibe with everything. He was calming, man. My uncle Riaz, he used to like dance music and trance and this. So there's like just music everywhere, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So since young, and that's what we always loved, Africans, barbecues and music and good time and chilling.
Yeah, man.
I have happy memories, obviously, like
a
lot of happy memories growing up in Africa, man. It's beautiful. There's two sides to the story, obviously, yeah. There's a lot of poverty as well, too, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's tough times.
Yeah, of course, man. There was a lot of hard times, you know what I mean? But like within all the hard times, what I gotta be appreciate, like money's always been an issue, but love has not, which is something that one of my morals is spread love, not hate.
You can't buy that, can you?
Nah, man. You know, I've always had a supporting family. We're still supporting, still so close. I mean,
that's wicked.
Family's important, so important to me, man. Like one of the, if not, it's the biggest drive for everything I do is to help, you know, bigger things for the family and also to inspire others and everything.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it was poverty, a lot of broke times too. I remember a lot of that.
Yeah.
a lot of different situations. But yeah, I think my brother's the one who started actually making music first, Chanel.
Okay.
That's before I even came to England.
Over there?
Yeah, bro, like over there, like just rapping in it. And I've always sang, just always sing. Like I said, if a house full of music and a family full of music, you're always singing anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My grandmother, Gwenda, rest in R.I.P., my mum's mum, she's the driver for the dream as well. So you're gonna be a star, you're gonna be a star, like just sing. She used to just make me sing Usher songs and Justin Timberlake songs. So before the rapping, only that, it was shout out to my grandmother for that.
Yeah,
you know, like
that's awesome. That, and I think that's behind every strong artist is a supporting family.
Yeah,
like egging you on to do it.
Yeah, man, they show love.
I know some families out there that be like, "Oh, why are you wasting your time with this music thing?"
Nah, there's two sides to it as well. You know, there's that my grandmother, used to overwrite that other side of my family saying that.
Okay.
Because it was very like education. My mom's always been a soldier, but she's always been like, education first. And my dad's like, he was straight. He was like, gotta be realistic. What are you doing? No, music ain't gonna work. Grow up, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, my dad too, obviously. Like, and it used to be, for me, it used to be like, I'm proving wrong. These days, it's not in that sort of energy, but it's like,
yeah.
I just stopped telling him about my dreams because he didn't really like, he was like, believed in realistic. But, you know, it's nothing.
Yeah.
I've never held that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was all calm anyway. I still did my thing. My grandmother was the one who was always like, because obviously it's my mum's mum. Yeah. She'd let me go off school to go studio and, you know, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, my mum would be like, no, go to school. But my grandmother would be like, yeah, come go.
Studio.
yeah.
That's wicked.
I need to go take 3 days off because, we'll get to those slow. But yeah, my grandmother, man, like she was one of that's how it all really started. My brother rapping and he'd be like, right, come here with his boys, like, sing the chorus.
Yeah.
Like his friends, they had a group and that. But yeah, that's how that's how it's really started. That was beginning. And then I could say when I start, like, I'm asthmatic. This is so random.
Okay.
But it's actually a big part of it at the same time. Okay. So in Malawi, I used to go to a school called Mount View, primary school.
No.
And that there, we didn't have no grass football pitch. That thing was dust. Yeah. Asthma and dust don't really work. So sometimes I do it, but a lot of the times, like, I couldn't really do it too much. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'd do
out of breath and stuff.
Because you're a kid. But I'd also like go sit in with a music teacher. I remember I'd sit in and playing drums with him. And like, so I was always like, it's just really, you know, I've always just gravitated towards. When I was in Africa, I never thought it's going to be nothing.
Yeah.
That was the difference. When I was there, it was just music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never like fucking did nothing. I never thought.
It's good for your soul as well, though, isn't it?
I was realistic, innit? I thought, you ain't gonna make it in Africa. Come on. Them times, like, there was no YouTube or none of that sort of anything like that. The African people we knew, to be fair, I don't know why. Like, they weren't rich or the popping people that we listened to that would travel. The music was all over Africa. None of it. They were all still like poor people, really.
Yeah.
So it's when I moved to the UK that the blessing really hit.
When would you say that was that you moved over here?
I don't know. 2000 and what? 5, 6, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I think.
Wow.
Is it? Yeah, hold on.
Your accent's good, man.
5, 6.
Like,
well, my dad's British, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
He's always been well spoken. That was a mad thing. Like,
so I got other friends from Africa who've been around similar time, but way more.
Yeah, but also, like, I think for 1 year, my dad was British, so that obviously helped massively, really.
Yeah.
It didn't really, like, in school, I used to, sometimes I was like more well spoken than my own English teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I was a little shit in it, and I'd be correcting him. And in Africa, you get licks, bro. They hit you for that. So it's not like you're getting licks, bro. Yeah. And then, like, it's bad of me. They'll be like, the world is round. I'm like, nah, the world is round. And just being a dickhead, just a bad guy, really. That's just a stupid kid, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
you get into any trouble as a kid?
Trouble? Yeah. Yeah, I was a naughty kid, bro.
Yeah.
I was good. I've always been good. I'm a good soul. I'm just mischievous. You know?
Yeah, like every
no
kid.
harm in that.
You know,
like really, I didn't cause nobody no crimes. We're mad kids. Won't lie, but we're mad kids. Like so. Fuck it, I'll go deep.
Yeah.
So like
deep.
when we grew up, yeah, in my school, everyone's cool now. We've all grown up from it, but there was a lot. I'm not there anymore, so I can't really speak so much on what it's like there right now. I can only speak on when I was there. So
yeah,
my people's, if it's not like that, I'm glad it's not. It's all love. But when I was there, it was very culture mixed. Like not mixed, sorry, very culture like you know, I don't know the right word. Like the Asians chill with the Asians, the white would chill with the whites, the thing would chill with the thing. Is like very few would like so mix, would coexist really, but like I'd noticed that like only a few black
kind
guys,
of segregated.
Yeah, only kind of a few black guys would jam or talk to each other. Like me and my brother Orama, like we've always been cool, but we even spoke about it before. Like it was a bit, you know, tension between the two cliques, and we'd kick off, and it was stupid, really. Like I'd jump them, and they'd jump us, and like kids, bro.
Yeah,
kids.
Yeah.
Remember one point he got peak, and I mean he got peak. We brought weapons. I don't know what the hell we're doing, really.
Shit, yeah.
Brought weapons to school, primary kids, man. For what? Nothing, just stupid. So yeah, I'm a dumb kid, really. Went in like, yeah, man, got shanked, you know. No, stupid idiot, bro. Things could have turned out bad that day. No one got hurt, obviously, but that was a mad day. Remember things changed.
You said you moved to London first from Africa.
Yeah, so basically what happened, which is probably how most African families actually do it, is so my parents came over, they left me and my brother in Malawi. My mum and my dad flew over to London and stayed at my auntie's house, obviously to try and like, because we didn't have money in Africa, man. Like, we didn't have money. It was cool, like when my dad was about, he was a lot thingy, but there's times where I guess it wasn't about that things were bad. Like 10 of us in a 2-bedroom house and that. Still good times, like I said, but I remember that my mum and the sisters and my aunties and uncles were also sleeping in the front room and just like, you know, all of that sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, so for the better life, remember my dad came into an opportunity. I'll never forget this. He was like, so, right, boys, there's a school here. Because we used to go to Mount View. And for my dad was about again, the reason I went to school was through charity. Yeah, it was called Muslim Jamaat. There was these Muslim people. I'm Muslim as well. I wasn't born one, but converted. Yeah. But their thing was, if you all pay for your school fees, because obviously Malawi and most in Africa, there's nothing free. It's not like in England, bro. How you know you get benefits and you get all this like, bro, you ain't got no money, you're starved. You know what I mean? It's different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm very grateful to be here, man. Every time. But anyway, they used to pay for my school fees, but the thing was I used to have to go learn about Islam. So after school, I'd go to school again, but like a Muslim one about the Quran. Yeah. So anyway, they were doing that. So I used to go to that's how I used to go to that school. So it was an alright school. It was people there who had a lot more money than we did, which I think what sort of made me a bad kid as well is because I was poor, coming on a bus, light-skinned, which it was very different. Like the neighborhood I lived in, I was the only person my color. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like they used to call me white, and then I'd get like some of them would shout shit at me and like zungu, zungu, zungu. And after some time, they all got used to me because I remember, it's another memory, getting sidetracked, but I'll just tell you the story anyway. I remember when I first moved there, we're going there to Namiango, Malawi, shout out Namiango, man. And I was in the back of a pickup truck and we're driving down this, we're going far. I'm like, Mum, where are we going? She's like, so I'm buying a house. I'm like, rah, where are we going? Get to this place, I'm thinking, way. Like we had a ghetto before, we used to stay in Kanjeja Projects. Shout out Kanjeja Projects in Malawi, didn't know that too. We used to stay in Kanjeja Projects. And then we ended up going to Namiango. We was in the back of the car and we were going down this road and there was just loads of kids looking and they're all like, rah, it's a white man. So like in England, I'm not white. Do you know what I'm saying? Course, like, like I found out I'm black in England. Like in Malawi, I'm barely mixed race. You know? It's mad. Yeah.
It's harder for mixed, isn't it?
Yeah, opposite ends of the spectrum. Nobody wants you, fam.
Yeah. But anyway, I know, I hear it.
But anyway, so they were like zunga, 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 blah, blah, blah. Ended up, Mum was like, "This is where we staying." I was like, "Nah, Mum, you can't do this to me, man. Wow, I'm gonna get abused. I can't stay here." like there's hut houses there. There was brick houses as well. Like mine was a brick house as well, but like just down the road, there was like hut houses and, you know, the government schools and all windows in them. And I'm like, yo, like I was shook. You know what I mean? Thinking, wow. But you adapt, you know, you learn. And then I remember one of the story I was getting into is I was walking down because eventually I got tired of sitting in my house. I thought I could hear kids playing. And I was young. I was like, fuck it, I'm going outside playing. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I went outside to make some friends. Yeah. And then I did. Got into trouble a few times and with some people, but always because they'd abused me and I just abused them back. So I had mouth. You know what I mean? I was willing to go for it.
Like standing your own though.
Yeah, I got hurt. Don't get me wrong. I didn't like win many times with them guys. Like they were some serious members, bro. Yeah. But this is in Africa when I moved to Namiango, like to the most ghetto place I ever lived in my life, really. But yeah, I'm walking down the road and there's these people sat in this like pub, but it's not a pub. It's just a building on the side of the thing, where they're selling like this. They sell this liquor, yeah, but it's like porridge. They call it chibuku. Anyway, yeah, they got chibuku there, and they're drinking. And they sat there. Now I'm from Malawi. Like a lot of people, they don't understand. Like they never used to. Like I don't know why. Like I said, I guess because I'm so light skinned as well. They never used to believe that I was born, and they think I'm a foreign. And I guess my dad's white too, so they're definitely foreigners. But no, I'm born there. I'm bred there, and I speak the language. And, you know what I'm saying? So they were there, like, look, talking in the language. Like, look at this white kid. Like,
and you can understand them, obviously.
You know what I mean? They're like, no, we should rub him. Rah, rah, rah. I'm coming around here thinking, can this. And I'm a kid. I lost it, but I turned around in the language, going sick. I said, fucking rub me then. Like I said, they were being racist towards me. So now I took the defense and I was just being racist towards them back. I won't lie. Do you know what I mean? I was like, fuck you, black bastard. Rub me then. So what if I'm white? Do you know what I mean? Just, man, I got black family members, bruv. Yeah. But you're abusing me, I'm abusing you. Yeah. Anyway, I was young. You know what I'm saying? But so I was abusing them back anyway, yeah. And they're like, whoa, kid. Fucking hell, you can speak the language and like I'm from here, man. I said, do you think I'd live here? If I had money, do you think I'd be living here? I ain't got nothing. Rob me, man. Do what you want. Yeah. Just got sick of it. You know what I mean? And they're like, chill out, man. It's all good. And then I ended up meeting Vincent, my brother, man. He's just the guy I ended up meeting who became best friends with my brother and shit. And then just came cool, man. And fell in love with the area, man. I missed that place, bro. Yeah. Yeah. That was the maddest childhood, bro. That was street music. Because there'd be people there, the people there were sick, bro. Talking about in the streets, they'd just be making instruments out of whatever they want. Do you know what I mean?
No way.
Like all the kids, man, they'd grab mad stuff and like wire cars and driving wire cars.
Drums and stuff.
Yeah, drums. And then like the guitars to me were more sounded like sitars. And Vincent's brother also used to play as well. So once again,
used to make their own.
Yeah, make their own.
Wow.
Bro, make their own. They used to make their own toys, make their own. So I mean, it went from certain level to a very poor different thing, but bro, there was beauty in that, man. No lie. Like I said, you know, in that struggle, in that dark, those were the dark times for us. No electricity at times, no water in the house at times. No, you know, like some bad times, but at the same time, fucking music. Sick. The music was the street music. I remember them times, what we did in our house, was we got speakers, just all sorts of different speakers, even house, like we've always been that deep and made our own surround sound in our bedroom, me and my brother.
Wow.
Like got my uncle's subs and that. My uncle Riaz always had subs in his car. Put them all around the bedroom and that. And I smell banging out Eminem and that. Going into Eminem and rapping and Ja Rule and 50 Cent times and shit. I remember that. But yeah, like I said, all them in Africa, there was never a drive for music. It was just love for music, you know? Massive love. But yeah, my family, tangent now. My family ended up moving my dad came to us, the story was he came and was like, right, I've got an opportunity, a job, to move, to get this new job. And it means they'll give us this company house, which you're talking about a mansion. Now I'm living in the ends, bro. Yeah. It's like, let's go see these houses, yeah. And he takes me, my mum, my brother and that, to these houses and my grandmother in the farms just a bit out. And it's like, you're going to get to go to the private schools. Like I was going to a private school, but major called St. Andrews, where the president's kids and that go.
Wow.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Life was about to go from this level to that level. He's like, we'll go down here and we'll pick a house. You're going to get to go to St. Andrews. You're going to have a driver. Like, Africa's got 2 sides of living. No, I lie. It's got fucking 4 or 5 levels of living, bro. Wow. Like there's poor, and there's really poor, and then there's rich, and there's fucking insane rich. Like there's serious levels of poverty. You know what I mean? Serious, like it's vast, man. It's mad. Yeah. But we were about to jump massively. And I'm like, yo. And then the catch was, so he took us to look at these houses. We've seen these houses, mansions, bro, like tree houses. Bro, I mean like MTV Cribs houses, yeah.
Wow.
And then it said, it's either this life or you stay here, me and your mom go to London and we'll figure something out and you lot will come, move over here. I was like, London. They're like, what? I'm like, London. They're like, are you sure? Look at them. I don't care. This is, nah. Like,
had you seen anything about London, like, up
only
to that
in
point?
The movies, blood, and everything is perfect in the movies. Do you know what I'm saying? Only TV, man. Are you mad? London.
Bright colours and...
Gee, I hadn't even been on a plane yet. Do you know what I mean? I was looking up at planes and now you're telling me I'm going to go on a big one that has a TV on it. Gassed. London.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It always makes things look better, doesn't it, the TV?
Come on, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, man. He was so I chose to go to London and then, yeah, man, came. My mum was here for a bit. I was in Africa for a while, yeah. They come first. And it wasn't meant to be for long.
Really? It was like a temporary thing?
Well, not the move. How long we was going to be waiting to come was temporary.
Okay.
And yeah, that ended up being a long time.
Really?
Yeah, a long time, bro. We moved out in Amiango the minute my mum and dad left because there's no way me and my brother could be staying in that house there.
Yeah.
Like no way, innit? So we ended up like moving to my uncle's and that.
Yeah.
But because it wasn't meant to be long, I was then out of school. Because I've missed quite a lot of school, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
Primary and high school, probably like, 2 years of high school, maybe like nearly 2 years or a year and a half maybe of primary, something like that. I finished high school. I did well. I just meant like before it. Middle bits I didn't really like really get in. But school's important. Kids stay in school.
yeah. Definitely.
Say no more on that subject.
We're both dads, so yeah. They might be listening.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stay in school, man. Get your thing because you can be whatever you want to be. Now you can.
So did you start school when you come over here, or how old was you?
Well, I'm so bad with numbers, like roughly, I'd say. So I did.
You finished school here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I finished school here. I think it was. I was in London. When? I think I might have been like 8 or 9.
Okay.
And I did year 10 and 11 north.
Right, no way.
Mm.
How was that, like moving high schools and stuff?
Yeah, well, I'd already done it quite a lot. I actually got. Do you know Rochdale?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What's that? Is it Spring Hill? In Rochdale, that's the school, Spring Hill.
Spring Hill, is that a hospital name as well?
Is it a hospital as well? But I'm sure there's a school called Spring Hill.
Probably is, yeah. I don't know it that well.
But yeah, fucking. Nah. When I first came, I actually went to Spring Hill.
No way.
I went to school in London as well, like.
Yeah.
But when I was in the country, I wasn't in school for a long time as well. Everything was full, so for a long time I wasn't. And the way I got into school, that's another fucking story. I was walking in the street, in the high street, just walking around, and there was a Fed car, and then inside the Fed car there was another woman, and she was pointing at me.
No way.
And I thought, right, Fed, what the fuck? Why are they pointing at me? So I just got off in it.
Yeah. Why is he not in school?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that about England. Like, do you know? I didn't know. That's what I said. I'm still fresh off the boat, bro. Like, I don't know that sort of stuff. Like, police will take you to school and like Malawi, do what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, your parents will whoop your ass. Right? So you go and do what you want, but they don't care. Not your parents. I mean, the police and all that sort of stuff. I just thought they thought something wrong anyway. Because of that, they're like, why is he in the streets? Da. I was like, well, you can't get in school. They're all full. So straight away into school then.
No way.
But I didn't spend much time in school in London, really, like I said. But I think that's where also the accent ended up coming more. Because in London, no one could understand me. So don't get me wrong, I had an African accent. I didn't sound like this in Africa.
Yeah, you do sound a bit London still.
Yeah. That is because of, obviously, family, for one, that are there. And also, what ended up happening was, so when I speak to people, no one would understand me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was well spoken before it, but I still spoke, obviously, like with an accent, with an African accent.
Yeah.
I was just well spoken. But they still couldn't understand me sometimes. Lord, I'd be like, huh? Or they'd say I sound American weirdly. It was pretty weird.
Yeah.
But just to stop all that, I started mimicking them.
Okay.
I just started saying the words like them. And then I'd be at home talking to my mum in a London accent, and then I'd be catching myself like, whoa, you don't talk like that. Do you know what I mean? But that, I think, for mimicking and trying to get people to understand me, I ended up getting the accent.
Yeah.
And it stuck. So like now when you hear me talk, you will hear bits of African, because the way I pronounce some words, like that, for example, and then you'll hear some Southern accent, and then you'll hear Northern as well. Like, it's just like everything. Do you know what I mean? Just depends. So multi, been about. Travel, man.
That's awesome, man. So like you moved over here and you finished school and stuff. Were you still following the music stuff around like your teenage years?
Yeah, so
over here.
I'll explain that. So when the music really started was when I moved to Baker, to ONE3.
Okay.
This is why, do you know?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. With it, ONE3. You said earlier there's a little bit more of a meaning to the ONE3 name.
So ONE3 to me is like it's my family. You know, it's a group collected. I don't even like to call them friends, to be quite honest. They're my brothers, sisters too. Like and it's all the people that I met in the ONE3. And you know, when I moved around here, like these people are not related to me. You know, like I said, all my family's everywhere. My mum and dad, even when we moved to the UK, ended up actually going back to Africa and leaving me and my brother here.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So when we came up north, they fucked off. And my dad went to Nigeria to work, and my mum lived there as well, and also lived in South Africa as well, and Malawi as well. So I was here on my own, and they became my family. They parents, they friend, they, you know.
Yeah, your role models and stuff.
Yeah, all of them. Like, you know, all of them. And that's who I consider as ONE3. And like, other meaning of it's like people think the number 13 is bad luck and stuff like that. And I always used to feel like I was cursed, and all of us have been through our own things, but like I always thought it was very negative, and I thought, no, I need to spin this around. So I'm gonna use this ONE3, this number 13, in this place where I stay, this place where it's a trap and seems so ghetto, and everyone seems to can't get out. And I'm gonna show you that you can do it from that, and I'm even call it that just to freaking prove it and show it to myself as well. But also to remember, no matter what, how far I go, where it all started was in Rosendale, Baker. Yeah, I've loved music before and a dream before, but it all started in Baker from a guy called, what sparked. There's so many, you know, there's always so many pieces to the puzzle, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot of pieces, but so it's when we moved to Rosendale, I met a guy who lived across the road, Ian, who we childhood friends really. My brother, like I said, in Malawi, used to rap, and he used to like, jump and sing. And then he ended up like, come, Ian, you can rap. Me and Ian, I was beatboxing, and Ian was rapping, and my brother's like, fuck it, let's start a group, all three of us. And we're like, yeah, go on then, cool, innit? Yeah, sick. So how we started making music, it was MSN times,
Wow, yeah.
So you remember MP3s and that?
Yeah.
You know, you could record on them. So what we were doing was getting beats, downloading beats on LimeWire.
And Kazaa, and I remember them days.
You know them, downloading the beats. And then we'd stand in front of the speaker, get the speaker playing the music. And then we'd write our lyrics and that. And then my brother would go, then I'd go, then Ian would go, or Ian would go and do the chorus, and I'd come in, but we'd just hold it there and then just go like, you know, just da-da-da-da-da. And that's how we started doing that.
No way.
That was the first way of recording. That was time ago, bruv.
Wow.
Time ago. So like I said, I would have been like year 9, year 10 times. I don't know, 14, probably 14.
Wow. Did you ever do any like MCing and stuff? Because I know around them times,
they're big on that, innit?
Around them ends, it was all like wig and pear stuff, and you never.
I won't lie, I hated that. I hated that.
I
absolutely hated that music. Now I've just learned to accept it because that's part of the ends. Do you know what I mean? That's part of the ends. They love that.
But that was the music.
That was the music. That's what we was like constantly hearing, and like I was the weird guy for listening to rap. Basically, when I moved to Wake Up and everything, it was very different. Bear in mind, I'm coming from London. It's grime. Grime's popping off now. Grime's going off.
Yeah.
And all of that. And then you come here, and I thought it was going to be the same, bro. I thought everywhere in England was going to be the same like London.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? My dad said we're moving to Manchester. He gassed me. He gassed me. I hated it when I moved. I won't lie. It was that's sort of what probably even allowed me to push and focus more on music, to be quite honest, because like there wasn't much outside for me
Yeah.
Like, it was very...
It's it's in the hills, isn't it? Kind of place.
Yeah. It was also hostile when I first moved there.
Yeah.
It was very racist.
I'm
sorry to put makeup on the thing like that. I'm sorry, boys. It's changed now.
I think a lot of places in the UK were like that, to be honest. Because I'm like a bit mixed. I say a bit mixed. I'm mixed myself. And growing up in North Manchester, like late 80s, early 90s, there used to be a lot of like National Front gangs, like the NF things with the skinheads. And I got jumped a couple of times by them, just like calling me all sorts, man.
I know, man. Exactly, bro. So like, and that's in Manchester. So that it still happens everywhere now, I guess. Like, but Baker, like I said, it's changed now. When I first came, it was only like, it was when everyone used to have the tracksuits, the TN tracksuits, the COS tracksuits and all that, and just dunk and MCing sort of thing. So we were very different, like stood out like a sore thumb. Not only are we like not white, but fucking we like hip hop and like rap and like grime and dress different. Our pants sagging. So it was always like, it wasn't much outside besides, I'd still go out and do this, but it was just, you have to run a couple of times and this, that, because it's like, you're not going to fight 10 men, bare man, are you? You know what I mean? It was just mad, really. So we used to just record, but like same way talking about the dunk. Anyway, how it elevated from that was, there's a guy called John G, which I love that man to death, man. He's a sick guy, man. Absolutely amazing guy. He was a youth worker. He ended up like seeing us in Bake Up. He's like, yo. I'm like, yo. It's like, listen, you like do music? I'm like, yeah, we rap. Yeah. It's like, listen, how about if I make a studio for you at the youth club? Yeah, will you lot come and use the youth club and you can rap and make your songs? Do you know what I mean? We were like, whoa, yeah, sick guy. And he did. But in there was where the people, he also did the same for the people that did dunk. He gave them the opportunities. He was putting on nights for them. He was, he was a good man. He was getting these people off the streets and putting their thing into music as much as he could. So there was a lot of clashes in there.
Was it there?
Nothing ever really happened, like, because there was a couple of them that were all, don't get me wrong, not everyone was just like, war. But there was a big group of friends and a few of them would be like, nah, try and diffuse the situation and this, that, because they were cool. So nothing really ever went down, really. Yeah. It was just a lot of tension for a long time. Pushes here and this and head thinging, been surrounded bare times and just ducking out. But anyway, we used to go there a lot and started recording in Area 51, it was called, in Bake Up, Sunnycrest. Oh. And there was a youth club there that was popping. And then that's where we're doing a lot of the stuff. There's a guy there called Sean as well. Sean Canty, I think it was. He was the guy who showed us how to like record in Cubase. Those were Cubase days, if you remember Cubase and that.
Yeah, that's what I use, man.
Yeah, you use that now, yeah?
Cubase, yeah.
Jeez, come on, fam. Yeah, well, we used to use Cubase then days to record and that. And then all the funding, he'd make us like do stuff. He'd be like, do stuff and then sign up for the Prince Trust Fund, is it? What's it called?
Must be.
Some one of them trust fund things anyway, like grants. You get grants to buy equipment, and we do an anti-drug album. And he was an amazing man. He created, like, he sparked the dream. He got us on a tour in schools. Do you know what I mean? And so we did that. He got us in proper 6 studios, like big ones, like really sparked it for us. Man, that youth club did a lot. Like I have all like. Bro, youth clubs need to come back. I know that's going deep.
They do, man.
But honestly,
they do.
I am a product of the youth club, honestly, man. And I know a lot of the people my age and even older than that also are. You know what I mean? From DJing and this and that was all from youth clubs. But the youth club allowed us to do so much, man. So much. Like, we were doing video shoots,
Wow.
From young, bro. Video shoots. It made us go on radio station. Like, John was like a manager. And bro, he didn't need to do none of that.
Yeah.
His thing was to run this building, not go further, not go put Rosendale's first rap night on. There wasn't hardly no people in that motherfucker, but it didn't matter, bro. He put a night on for us.
No
kids,
way.
Bro. Kids.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Put it on there, trying to get our thing out there.
How was it like the first time in front of a crowd and stuff?
There was no crowd there.
Well, bounce, even just your friends and stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't bounce, innit? So, like, them days, it was like, that was dead music. Or what I found out later on in life is it wasn't dead music. They all loved that music, but they were all too scared to admit to each other that they loved that music. Like, they all secretly loved that shit. So later on, like, now everyone bumps to the same music and Baker's live. Everyone's cool now.
Yeah.
And I don't get no racist things. They're those the older lot, but otherwise, like it's just love.
Times have changed in Britain as well, man.
Of course they have, bro.
A lot more diverse now, and people understanding cultures and stuff. Yeah,
of course, man. Spread love, not hate, bro. That's like my
I'm a big advocate of that, man. I hate racism and stuff, and if you spend enough time around people of different cultures and stuff, you realise that they're just the same. They might speak a different language.
Exactly, bro.
Or do certain things a little bit differently.
None of us has asked for this. You didn't ask to be the skin you are. We didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for that. So how, something that's not in your control, how could you say anything about that?
Yeah. Yeah. I think most people get it now.
Yeah,
gone past that, like the 70s, 80s, 90s. So it was pretty rough on it.
My take on that shit, like, I don't like... My take on it is to not go into it, to be honest. Like, I don't know if you ever look at Lil Wayne's thing, the way he sees on that stuff is... Everyone's each to their own, but I'm going to just speak. This is probably the only stuff I ever speak on this sort of subjects because I told myself I won't go. I'm never going to be doing, I'll never speak politics. None of that.
Yeah.
No. You know what I mean? Religion. No. None of that sort of shit. Music, story, family. But I think don't speak about it. Just stop going on about it. Like, constantly, you don't need a Black History Month. It's a history. You don't need on Netflix Black movies. Why are you label? You don't need that shit for me. That's the no. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's creating the separation. It's a movie made by Black people. So what? Good. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to put it on there and like sell it because of man. Nah, I'm not saying don't be proud, but be proud all the time. You don't need to like.
Yeah.
I know Morgan Freeman agrees as well, so he's a smart man. So I'm happy that I feel the same way as him too.
Yeah.
Just. It's
the same with like the BLM movements and stuff. There's a lot of genuine, good, sincere people in them, but then there's layers in there that have not really got the best interest of Black people, is it? When you look between the lines, read between the lines and stuff.
Like they want the same thing just on the flip.
Yeah. When you see it's run by a lot of like trans white women. BLM movement. Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I won't lie.
Yeah,
BLM,
the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh, is that what you? I say I'm not. I don't fucking. I know that, but no. When you said like, I didn't know it's BLM.
Yeah. That's actually run by a lot of white trans women, trans men, women.
Fucking know that.
And when you look at their manifesto on the website, it's a lot to do with like trans this and trans that, and it's like using the black thing as a bit of a... But a lot of people, Black people and friends and stuff agree. They just...
That's what I mean. Like, with me, with the... Like I said, I don't go into it. I don't even like hashtag or none. Like, I don't get none of that, man. I just give it... I don't give it that energy. Energy goes where like energy flows, you know what I'm saying? So... I don't try and give it that.
Yeah, man.
It's precious, your energy. You try and keep it focused on the main things. That stuff is just... down really like
no, of course.
It's a fine line of being completely ignorant. I'm not ignorant. I felt it, hands on. You know what I mean? Like being abused for being the color. Like I said, I've been abused for being white, being abused in Africa, and then being abused for being like Black. I've had family members call me albino because I'm on the lighter side of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like so, I've had it all. But to me, it's like I'm not gonna keep. I don't want to keep going on and going. Do you know? Like
no, of course,
giving it the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
I'm not someone that's going to fight someone because they call me a nigga. Like, that's your problem. You're mad, fam. I'm good with me. Like, I'm happy, blood.
Yeah.
Why you mad? Yeah, you big mad. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like to say friends. I have friends. I have associates and people are cool. But it's my family. Do you know what I mean? Like, and because I've been friends with people and you have an argument, bro. And you've been cool for years. Then all of a sudden...
You see them.
Yeah, they start dropping racist stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, well, damn, cuz.
Yeah.
It's like that, huh? Like, I know it's...
Yeah, they're not your friends, son.
So, but you don't get mad about it. It's like...
No.
It's like to know you stand with people and like you're saying, you're like, damn, man. All right.
Yeah. I feel sorry for them. That's it.
Exactly,
pity them, man.
Bro.
Just do you and be happy with yourself, innit?
Yeah, for real.
That's it, man.
I'll tell you about the journey thing. So like from the youth club, so from Sunnycrest, like I said, where the dream actually started, it used to be me, my brother and Ian. We were going in, like I was recording in there, making mixtapes. I remember dropping mixtapes on CDs, selling them in Manchester, like, and everything, doing all that sort of thing. And then after some time, obviously, because we were still a lot younger than my brother, and he's been doing it for a long time, it's like, you lot are slacking too much. You're always out too much. You just want to go do stupid shit. You know what I mean? Just be like, but he was like, we got to do this. We're serious. We can make this happen from young. No. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just should have listened to him. You know? But obviously we're just always out and doing rah. So he was like, right, I'm not making music with you lot no more. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need to, you know, do this with people who are really going to do it. And we're like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. It's all love. So my brother did. He went and joined a group called Educated Thugs, ET. They were doing bits. Do you remember AKA?
No.
Channel U. Like Channel U and AKA on thingy, like Grind TV. The music one. Yeah. It used to be Channel U, then they changed to AKA, yeah. But anyway, they got a video on that. They were opening. Remember, they opened for gigs. They opened for a few people. They're doing shows. Way. But yeah, they were doing bits.
Big names on that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? They were doing bits. Like, they were doing sick. But then that ended up like frazzling. But anyway, so whilst my brother stopped that, and it was just me and Ian. And then Sav, a guy, ended up moving down from London ways, East London guy. And he ended up coming up to Rosendale. And he heard about us. And he spit, bro. That guy, Sav, man, crazy, bro. That's the one you heard on bopping. That's the guy you heard on bopping, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. No,
that guy, yeah, is... He don't do that no more or anything, yeah.
Does he not?
Nah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, do you still see those guys?
Nah, I don't see them guys. I talk to one of them guys, but I don't see them guys, man.
Yeah.
I talk to Sav and that. But, yeah, Sav, when I'm meeting him, coming through, linking up with him, talent beyond belief, bro. Like, I'll happily admit, yeah. Now, I can say I'm better because I've been years on the guy, but otherwise, Sav was the guy. He was the guy. So he was sick to have someone so, like, hard as well. And also Ian used to go in because he used to also make beats and this and that. And we turned out everyone were making our own beats, recording our own stuff. And we made a group called Musical Gang. There's still stuff on YouTube now. You could go search.
Oh, is there?
You could go search Blood Pack and you'll see me as a kid from going in from time, bro.
Really?
Yeah. So you can search Blood Pack. Obviously, you'd have to search a bit more. Like, I'd have to give you more things to search, I guess.
Everything you give me, I'll put in the description at the bottom of the thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Like on all the podcast apps and that one to write the description. Jeez. I can put whatever you want on there.
Yeah, that's sick. So there's Blood Pack, yeah, and that's beginning. Like, on YouTube stuff, we're doing, like, if you write Blood Pack, just a link. It's called, we did a cover to, I don't know what squad it was, some grime songs. But yeah, Blood Pack, there's loads of stuff on that. Anyway, that stopped, and we went to a Musical Gang. We called ourselves MG, Musical Gang. And we're going in. And then there's a trio as well, me, Sav, and Ian. And we're doing that for a lot. There's still a lot of music out there as well.
Yeah.
We did, I think, 2 mixtapes as well and did those, same thing, tried to go shot on one in town, innit? Doing the standard thing.
Yeah.
Hustling. Yeah, we were doing that. And then, you know, I'll tell you like it is, innit? So, yeah, I believe, yeah, well, I accept and I guess, yeah, but they made it out. Remember them both sitting me down one day, yeah? And that, listen, bro, we don't want to do MG anymore. I sort of felt like they were making it out because, like, I was the weak link in the thing, like, letting them down, innit? Like, one of them was just like, you know, that's the sort of what I was getting, but I was just like, all right, fuck it, innit? We're still friends, it's cool. But they're like, yeah, we're not want to do MG, but don't quit doing music, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, no hurries, man. Cool, innit? I'm still going to do music. I guess it's just solo things. So that's where I was like, right, well, I used to be called Lyricist. Before that, yeah, I used to be called Lyricist. And then I was like, right, from the solo, what am I gonna do? You know, and that's where I thought, right, well, I've never been good at really creating or thinking of names, innit?
Yeah.
And then, so them times is now college, so school's finished. Now it's come to college times now that we like separating from MG and all going sort of solo. And now I run into Adam, my brother, still my brother. I thought, right, I'm gonna go to college. I don't want to do music because this is when, like, obviously going a bit deeper, I thought I'm a musician, like, and I'm an artist. I want to use my voice. I want to rap. I want to sing.
Yeah.
College is not going to teach me nothing about that. So there's no point doing that. I'm gonna go to study media. Yeah, so I can learn to make covers and how to do videos and do a lot of stuff in-house so I can save a lot of money. Because I had learned that studio cost a lot and videos cost a lot because of John. John was doing it from us from we were kids. And obviously I asked him and he told me, it's like, oh, that cost 500 quid. that cost this. The studio was down. Thinking, fuck, where the fuck am I going to get that money from?
Yeah, yeah.
So if I go to college...
You need money to make money, don't you?
Exactly, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so if I go to college and I'll do media, maybe I can earn some shit from that. I can cut the costs, which really has. So, yeah, I'll think about that. Like, honestly, you know what I mean? But I met Adam. Adam was making music. Remember, bopping was actually dubstep, innit? So I started off with hip hop, you know, and then into grime, and then into dubstep. Like John was like said, like, but I've listened to all genres growing up, as I explained before, for my family. So I just love music. I don't care what it is.
Yeah,
catches me. Okay, I'll try it. You know what I mean? Let's go see if I can work on that. So we're doing dubstep. Met Adam. Adam produced for Sav, made a beat for Sav, made a beat for Ian, made a beat for me. And so I said, we're all doing our own solo thing. And then me and Adam started like really growing into a close relationship, friends, innit? Like becoming my brother and that over time. And then it became me and him. So Sav moved away, Ian moved away. Well, just started jamming and he also moved away. So like it was just now me. I met my friend Zach as well, but Zach wasn't really doing that in them times. I met Marcus as well, wasn't doing that in them times really. And then me and Adam just started doing it. He's like, fuck, I'll produce for you. I'm like, cool. So he started producing the beats. We started chipping too, going to Airtight, to the studio, paying for the studio there. Shout out Airtight Studios. Absolutely amazing. Obviously, we wouldn't be going that much because we were still young. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we didn't really have that much money or anything. Still in college times. And then from there, Adam's like, yo, bro, I think we should just get a computer and I'll start recording you because we should be recording bare. You know, we should be recording loads as much as we can to get better and better. But we can't keep going there and then not being happy with the song, not due to them, but, you know, due to us. Sometimes like something, but, you know, it was always like, you know.
Something you wanted to improve on a change.
Yeah, like it was more us. Do you know what I mean? We're still young, like, but you're experimenting. You know, you're making music. You write something. You think, yeah, sick. That's gonna be sick. You go to the studio and it's dead.
Yeah,
that happens. Do you know what I mean? It still happens. Like you don't know.
Yeah,
the one that you think you're like, it's on the right song. They go in the studio and you're like, banger. Like don't get me. We made bare bangers in there, bro. Like one of my favorite songs was Genie. That's in there. Do you know what I mean? That's in there. I was made in there, like loads. But anyway, still too expensive. So he was like, I'm gonna start recording you. And we could do it that way. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. So Adam started recording us. And then we started, like, if you go on my Instagram, Angelo ONE3, you just scroll down, brother, and you'll see it on the post saying, the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we're going to build a studio, da-da-da-da-da-da. And if you look and actually just scroll up, you'll see just 2 MODO cheap monitors and an old-ass laptop. And you watch it build until even the Behringer, like that one there as well.
Yeah.
Like, you just watch the whole thing build and like slowly the studio got better and better. We just kept investing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I said, it used to be a USB microphone to start with to record. Then we went to fucking, you know, the other ones. And so like me and Adam just like, there was a lot of growth, man, with Adam. A lot, man. That's my brother. Like, really, really helped.
Sounds like a cool guy, man.
But yeah, like
brought you through.
Yeah, because he also did media. So he's also got a lot of vision. He's a freaking genius, man. Adam is a genius, goes by the name of Chef. Like all the songs that you have out now, pretty much, like there's a lot. You'll hear different producers spire on a beat, right? But you'll hear loads of the Fate Destiny. That's all Adam. Obviously, just going through his growth, there's different names, but it's all Adam.
Oh, okay.
All produced by the same guy.
Different name,
it is. Now, it's all I get loads of beats from different people and everything, but it used to all just be all exclusively Adam. Adam's just on his journey. It's a businessman, my guy.
Yeah. Is he still doing music?
Yeah. Hear me there. Yeah.
That's good.
Like he's just concentrating on business or so. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, the business side of things.
Well, just business in some sense. Like, you know, he's an entrepreneur, Adam. Like, he says a very smart guy. He's helped me a lot with fucking that business as well, you know. Like, so basically what ended up happening, the journey I'm cutting forward here, but it's like, when you're young, you think music's going to make you rich. And you think music's what's going to, you know, take me out, And it got to a point where, like, I remember a friend said to me, he's like, yeah, cool, but why does it have to be that? Why can't you actually get money and get rich before the music? So you can have your freedom to do the music and do the thing, because music's what I love. It is what I love. Bro, you could give me 100 million today. All you're doing, is telling me that I can do everything I need for my family Yeah.
And just do music all
There
day.
you go. That's what you're saying. I ain't going to quit.
Same, man. I just create content all day.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got sidetracked again. Jeez, my bad. I got on tangents, man. Oh, yeah, Adam.
The
so
business side.
Yeah. So Adam's, he's not absolutely like constantly fingering me now. He's still so involved. Like, you know, like that's my ear, bro. Like, I send him songs. He gives me the thing. Like, the thing about Adam, how he helped me grow so much, he was brutally honest. Fucking was. He is. Like, we'll make a song together, yeah, and he'd be like, that's not it, bro. I'm like, you know what I mean? Just recorded the whole song and this and that, and it just stopped, just go, decided that he'd be like, you can do better than that, G. I'd be like, I think that's pretty sick. He's like, nah, not for this one, and then not for this one. But every time he hit me with that shit, and I came back, absolute banger. And I'm grateful for every time he did that. Absolutely hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Those are real. That's what I mean. That's family. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's being honest with you and stuff.
Yeah, there's also other people, like, you know, yeah, he did a lot in those sense. So me and him grew a lot together, like, as an artist together. Adam can play the guitar, the boy can play the drums, you know, he can play the piano, he can sing. He's freaking talented as hell. His mind and everything as well. He can do a lot of other stuff too. You know, so I learned a lot from him as well. The boy can even write music, amazing. You know what I mean? He's just gifted, man. I'm around gifted people, man. And that's beautiful. That's about it. But yeah, so me and Adam started chopping it up. And then the journey was basically a lot of the time from Angelo ONE3 to with Adam. This is how it starts.
Yeah.
And it's how it's going to continue anyway, still, to be honest. Like I said, because all these people, all the people inside ONE3, I consider my brothers. Some of them don't do music. Some of them do. Some of them are just my brothers. It's not a music band, or they're not there just for the music. It just so happens that I just want to represent, you know what I mean?
So it's like a collective, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a collective of people. So there's a few of us. I don't want to start mentioning names.
No, of course not.
My people, all of you know Wagwan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll respect you for that as well, man.
Yeah, of course, man.
For still representing it.
Nothing but love. Like, so I mean, even them, it's not that type of thing. We just know who we are in it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like it was a lot of it was for me to remember where we come from. That's the whole thing of the ONE3. Remember these people, this place, this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why That's why when I say it's family, it's not like a band. It just so happens that these people that I met are just pieces to each other's puzzles. Do you know what I mean? Because they're all got their own journeys. It's not like all these people are on my journey. Like we're on each other's journeys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, intertwining.
Yeah. Like Zach had his own business. That's the person. That's my brother who's doing the videos for me. You'll see in it, like Dream Photography, like Dream Studios. That's the guy who just started to do my videos a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And Adam was the producer and everything. And then Marcus as well. Marcus is someone I've dropped a few songs with him, and he's actually I met him in college. Knew him before it. It's one of them. Marcus was always about. It's like yo, but we never like connected. Do you know what I mean? We never jammed. In college we jammed.
Yeah.
Even Zach, same. In college we jammed. And even Jay, met Jay about those times. I'm not mentioning names. Anyway, yeah, Malak.
Nah, it's all good. You've not said anything bad. It's all good.
No, it's nothing bad. I just didn't want to start like just, you know, picking this and picking that name and this and this. Do you know what I mean? It's just my people. Yeah. That's all I just didn't want.
You know you're going to get someone's like, why didn't you mention me?
I think that's why I was trying to escape. But so we probably just had to go. But but obviously...
it's hard when you're on the spot as well. You do forget things.
I remember, innit?
Afterwards, though, you might be like, oh, I should have mentioned this.
So I'll get to that stage, because to be honest, I thought, like, there's always been people in Rosendale anyway that have done music, like, do you know what I mean? A lot of them did bounce. A lot of them, when I think about on the journey when I was with Adam, there's other people around, like, you know what? Rosendale, the area I'm from is unreal, bro. I gotta say that, like, because this small area, bro, this tiny little area is full of talent.
Yeah.
Like, the creativity, and I believe, it's because there's not much there.
Yeah.
If you've got something, you're going in. So like I was saying to you, there wasn't much outside for me. So I could concentrate on music.
Yeah.
There's beef outside and other issues and qualms. I was doing music a lot, got my head down. Like, I realized, like, I used to love it in London. Like I said, I hated it when I moved to London. But I think my life wouldn't have been what it is now, which I'm so grateful for. Everything happens for a reason, and I believe that now. You know what I mean? I really see that. So like, I don't think I would have been able to concentrate and do what I've done and be the man I am if it wasn't for me moving to a place I hated at the start. How funny is that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hated it, had friction, used to beg my dad to move to London. And then when he actually said, right, I'm going to move to London, I started loving it. I was like, nah. Like,
you want to stay now?
Yeah, he's like, you've been asking me for years, like, let's go. And now you're like, nah. I'm like, yeah, nah. I'm staying here, innit? There's too much going on. The music, got my girl, like, you know, the people, like, it's calm. I'm on the ball. We're going to make it next year. Do you know what I mean? Like, every year is our year type of thing. Yeah. Which it is, though. Obviously, keep that same energy.
So you got a family of your own now, innit?
Yeah, my daddy now. I know.
Yeah.
Mad. Daddy.
How's that, man?
Yeah, it was hard, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it, man.
Yeah.
Little son, go bear.
Oh.
Yeah, he's young. My high school sweetheart.
Wow. How long have you been with your partner?
So, I mean, I'm bad on numbers, so ignore the numbers exactly, but I'm thinking probably 13 years. One
That's
motherfucking
good,
3 again. See,
That's
1 3,
good.
blood.
Everything,
bro. Yeah, it's mad. But yeah, nah, I'm a dad now. My dad now. It's still crazy. That don't sink in. But what about for you? How long did it take you for you to sink in?
Oh, a good couple of years, to be honest.
Yeah, because still sometimes I'm sat there now looking and thinking, blood, as if you got a child, man. You're responsible for him, you know, Angelo. I'm like, damn. Yeah, winging it. That's pretty much what you do when you have a child, aren't you?
Yeah.
Winging the whole thing. But yeah, now, dad now. I love it. I do love it, man. Family, like family's important to me, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
It's been a hard trying to juggle both. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to get to next. Yeah, I was going to say that because, like, my other two guests, friends that I had on the previous episodes, similar thing for them. Yeah. You know, once they've had the kids, they have to step back from the music for a bit and just
I refuse.
Yeah. Are you still able to do it though? Like when he was, I mean, now I was getting a little bit older, but like baby stages.
What, when he was a baby, bruv, it was writ off. Yeah, that was a write off.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. So what I did, my missus a G for that still, obviously. Like, I wasn't, when my son was born, I moved into my missus' parents' yard.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I was there. And I'd go to my boy, to Adam. Because Adam, like, a few times he'd build studios, different times, everything. But Adam had a studio again, yeah. So we used to do it in his yard. Before I always used to be in his yard. That's what he built it with. And then I went to his studio every Friday. So like every Friday, even when my son was born, except for the first 2 weeks I didn't. After that, every Friday I was in the studio. Had to make sure I was in the studio. Had to.
Cool.
Maybe if I went there for a bit and had to go home early, it was cool.
Yeah, just so you got to at least do something.
Yeah. It wasn't always successful, which was rather hurtful for me, but otherwise, nah. Funny enough, bro, like I've actually done more and I've been doing more since I've had a son.
Right, okay.
How mad is that?
Yeah.
It's like, I think before you run in, like you got all the time in the world, innit? Yeah. Like, I know you don't, but I mean,
probably a bit more grounded, I think, once you bring a kid into the mix.
Facts.
You spend more time at home, so they sleep a lot, don't they? So you just can write and stuff. No,
that is where I did not. We were not lucky with that.
Okay.
Very like.
Sorry to hear that,
bro. Like you talking like it's a lot better now, but it's not like Like now, I'm still waking up maybe twice. Maybe once, Mrs. might do it twice. You know, it's not the worst now. But before, we didn't have a good run with sleeping. No, that was bad. That was what was so hard about it, though. It was like no sleep, still going to work, still trying to do music, stay up and write and this and that. Like I realized, what I tell myself is like, obviously I work a 9 to 5. Yeah. So I'm like, I have to make the time. I have to make the time for it all.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to make it, if you want to get anything in life, you can't make an excuse. Like, yes, I got to work. Yes, I'm a dad. Yeah. But if I want to make it, I'm going to make it work. And what that means for me is late nights, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel that, man, honestly.
Exactly.
My missus say to me, like, why are you coming to bed so late? Because me and my missus work together, we're self-employed, do like house cleaning and stuff. And some mornings I'm like so tired. She's like, why have you done it again? Why have you stayed up so late again? Because I'm like, that's my creative time. When you all go to bed, I'm editing and stuff. Exactly. If I didn't do it, I'm never going to do it. I'm losing my dreams then.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's exactly the point. That's exactly what I'm saying. You have to make the time for it, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, time will just go past and go by. You know what I mean? You want it, we gotta go for it, and that's why we both here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going for it. Go work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Still.
Same.
Exactly. But yeah, no. It's beautiful being a dad, man. It's an amazing thing. And I think obviously, like I said, because family is my drive, I have more drive now.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm on a mission.
And once he starts growing up and getting into the music and that, it's gonna be, you're gonna love that.
Honestly, man, he's already singing like mad.
Is he?
He's already remixing songs, changing words to songs on his own. He's absolutely...
Little bit of dancing and that.
Yeah, honestly, man, I know people gas their own kids up and everything, because you would, but I'm not.
You can see it though, can't you? The difference.
Bro, he's on time. He's in key. Yeah. The guy's singing Adele. He's singing The Weeknd. He's singing mad songs, like remembering this whole song.
Yeah.
So, and he's 2, man. I ain't heard of that. Personally, do you know what I mean? I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, right, this kid's gifted, but I ain't gonna force him to do music. I ain't gonna ask him to do music. I ain't gonna push nothing on my son. Yeah. I don't want to do that. I want to let him be him. Whatever he wants to be. Whatever you want to sweep. You want to, you want to sweep. You want to go do fucking slugs. Do you know, like, think of the most randomest things you could think of. Like, whatever you want to do it. You know what I mean? I'm happy with it, man.
Yeah, it's good.
So I don't want to push him to do music, because it's a journey, music. Man.
Yeah.
You know, there's the media side of things and everything. Like, there ain't no job for this, man. You ain't applying. You ain't filling out a form. You creating nothing from something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're too deep now to go back, aren't we?
Yeah, too far. Yeah. It's like you get to that point sometimes, you're like, what am I doing? Yeah. Is this going to work? Yeah. I'm going to get old and be like, yeah, I got nowhere. And then I'm like, nah, forget that way of thinking. I'm doing it for me because I enjoy doing it.
Exactly.
And if something good comes from it,
beautiful,
then at least I can leave a legacy for my son.
Yeah.
You know, something for him to at least benefit off.
Yeah, facts.
Or if not, dive into it.
Yeah, no,
if he gets a little bit older and he's like, oh, show me how to mix a track, or show me how to work Cubase, I'll be so happy. But I'm like you, I'm not pushing it. But if it comes, he's going to have a good head start. Because all the shit that's took me decades to learn, I can just tell him straight away.
You know, like that. Exactly. Yeah, like just yesterday anyway, because I show him my music all the time, obviously, because kids are like banger detections. Yeah. Because if it's a banger, kids sing it. You know what I'm saying? So I show him my music. And I'm like, who's that? It's like, it's daddy. I'm like, yeah. So like, because I recorded my front room now. Like literally self-recording my front room. My preamp is on the floor. I just get my side table out, put the Mac thing on top of it, get my chair out, get my mic on the side of it and everything. And so my mic's in my boxes to the side. So he likes to open it and he knows it's my microphone. And he was like, if daddy's singing through microphone, use microphone. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, do you want to use a microphone? He's like, yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to say it up, yeah. I'm going to get him to jump on because he likes singing. I'm going to put a song, put the headphones on him, and get him to hear his own voice. Because it's just fun. But I didn't want to push it, like I said, like as a career-wise. But yeah, it's
awesome though.
It's sick having like, it's different, isn't it? When you have a child, something like you just change. Like you do change.
Yeah, you do.
Like for me personally, what changed a lot was I stopped caring about a lot of things.
Yeah. Because that's now your world, isn't it? Like that's your main focus is them. And
yeah, that was like that. It just made it like beautiful. Like a lot of stuff that used to matter above him is like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that ain't important at all.
Yeah. Even when my missus, like, you know, when you fall out sometimes, and it's when we had him, obviously like 11 years ago now, but there's just a certain calmness.
Yeah.
It was like, everything's good.
Yeah.
Look what we've got here. Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's good, yeah. Like
you see some couples and, you know, no disrespect, like with young kids and they're arguing and you think, like, look at them. Yeah. Be happy, you know? Yeah. It's like, got to put it back into perspective sometimes.
Yeah, be grateful for what you got.
Yeah.
Like I said to my missus, like my brother, how he put it into perspective for me was, he was like, look, Angelo, I'm not saying you're not going to make it, but look at it this way. If you never make it, just think of the life you lived trying to make it. It's like, you haven't lived a normal life, have you? So what you mean? It's like right now already, you can do music videos, you're in recording studios. Like look at me right now, I'm doing a podcast. Like I've been on radio stations before. It's like, you've been in mad studios, you've been to shows, you've done this. It's like, that's not a normal dead lifestyle. It's like you still live the same journey.
You've had fun along the way. That's the main thing.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and you enjoyed it. And I was like, that's beautiful, man. That's so sick, man.
Yeah.
My brother is like, he's a wise man like that. And then another thing is like family. Like I say, because family is so important to me. Like, I get a lot from movies. I know this is random, but I guess it's just giving you a piece of me. So like, you know the movie Up, the cartoon? I absolutely love cartoons, bro.
It's pretty sad though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's deep.
It's deep. It's a teary one.
Yeah, it's deep, bro.
Yeah.
Do no cap. I'm a cry. I mean, if a movie's deep, good. I feel the pain, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? I cry, like, even like, get sidetracked. But X Factor, when you see someone, it means so much to them. Do you know what I mean? And they're there because you know the dream, you know that feeling of like, and then when they get it, you're like, good for you.
Goosebumps.
Good for you, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel you, man. Yeah. Shit, I got sidetracked again.
So Up.
Oh yeah, Up. So yeah, have you watched it? You've watched it, innit?
Back in when my son was a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I won't even blame it on my son. I watched that on me. My son
all right,
he wasn't born. I love that shit. So in the movie Up, like the woman dies, his wife dies, and they had a book in it, an adventure book, and they were meant to fill it out with loads of stuff. He thought she hadn't filled it out, so the whole time he had this book, and she thought like loads of things didn't go happen in life. They were meant to have a child, this, things didn't happen. But anyway, he thought he's going to do it when she passed. So in the end, he's looking at the book and is feeling guilty that, she never got to have an adventure. And then he opened it. She had loads of pictures of, your normal things in life.
Yeah.
Like things you just, first house, you just first car, the tiny, not even materialistic things, just the tiny things, like the memories. So like for me, it's like, and I like to live by the thing is like, I will make it. I know I will.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm already winning. Like, I've got an amazing family. I've got amazing, family, which from friends too, and, people around me and a lot of love. You know what I mean? I'm already winning. If that doesn't happen, I'm still winning. And try and move with that sort of urgency, you know what I mean? But still at the same time being appreciative of what I do have. Because, bro, no cap, when it comes to it, the fact that I'm just in England, I'm not even living in Africa, I'm already winning there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing about England, is what I was saying to you before is like, you can be whatever you want. You can't in Malawi, man, you can't be a bone specialist. Like, whatever you think of in England, you can do, man. You can go make rockets. Like, like, you really are free, bro. Like, I know they say there's the system and this, and I'm not saying it's not that, but I guess when you come from somewhere that's even worse,
you see it differently.
You see it differently, bro. Like, you see it very differently. You know what I mean? So just for that, see, it got me on one already. Like, how grateful I am that I'm just in England, man.
Yeah.
Besides that, so grateful. And everything else is just a bonus now.
Yeah.
But if I'm in England and I can make my dream come true, because sometimes when I was younger, I used to feel guilty, man. I used to feel guilty that, like, I've even put it in songs.
Spending time doing music and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother subject, bro. That's a whole nother one. I didn't even mean that.
Sorry.
That's true. So like for people who pass, I felt guilty enough times for not being there, but instead of being in the studio and and constantly going chasing music. That's something else my brother said to me. It's like, listen, do your music, Angelo, but don't forget to live.
Yeah.
It's like, because that's one thing he said he regretted.
Yeah.
You don't mind me saying that, but it's something he said he regretted was like, he put everything off because he went so hard for music to the point where music hurt him. It hurt him, bro. So he quit. Yeah. Now it broke my heart because that guy had more drive. Remember, he's the one who's telling me I'm slacking. And if he's quitting, that scared me. Like, really scared me. And I thought, nah. I got to do this for him as well now. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. And he's always been like, nah, you're the one to do it. You're the one who's going to be doing it. So let's get it. But yeah. Besides that, everything's bonus. You can be wherever you want in this country. I'm already winning. It's good, man.
Yeah. You'll do it. You definitely will. Just keep being consistent. And I'll check your YouTube and you've been releasing music videos like at least every month or so.
Month and a half. So like,
talk a bit about that. Like,
cool. So like
Videos look good, man. Like, they're very well edited.
Love to the brothers, man. That's Zach and that's Marcus out there. Shout out you lot, man. Of course, every time. That's my brothers. It's just spontaneous at the minute. Like we decided that, you know what? I've for years, bro, all we did, me and Adam, was record. We just recorded. Like, you might not see nothing. You might not see nothing for a year and a half, but bro, just know in that year and a half, we've been busy.
Yeah,
like, I'm always busy, even when I look like I ain't doing nothing. Because I guess I kind of need to get better with the social media side of things and this and that. I'm so much about I just want to be so much about music. You know what I mean? I don't want to be about, trying to be popularity thing. I know that comes with, how am I trying to word it? Like, what's cool, what's in. I don't want to have to do this and do that thing. Like, part of me is like, well, maybe that's what you have to do to get it. So if it is, then cool. But I slack on that. It's like right now, today, I'll even say I should have posted that. Boom, I'm about to do this. You know what I mean? But you tagged me in the thing. That's why I'm a slacker.
Yeah.
I never put in the studio. I'm in the studio bare. Like, I never. But that's part of, like they say, if you're trying to build a legacy, you need to leave a print. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show them the work.
That's kind of how it's gone now, isn't it? Like, people want to see you going live and talking randomly.
See, I won't do the live.
Yeah.
I will, but I won't personally just go off and go do live. But what I need to do is start posting more. Like, being here, which I'll post afterwards. I'll post being in the thingy, interview, podcast. Like, but otherwise, terrible with that sort of stuff. But yeah, so our plan anyway, was let's just get through the music. So sat on a lot of music. Some of them, majority of them, I don't even have the files anymore, man. You're talking about years old music here.
Yeah.
Years old. So it's like, right, let's just get through it. We'll pick some to make music videos to. We'll make our way from the oldest to the newest ones and just keep running it like that. Yeah, we're like, oh, sick, cool, calm. So that's what you've been seeing at the minute. So Marcus and Zach, what I do is I send them tracks. Like, we'll link up and send them tracks. And I'm like, right, what'd you like? What'd you feel? There's one I really feel I want to do. I'll say I really want to do that. And I let them be free, innit? Like, I let them, like, which song do you like? What speaks to you? They're like, oh, I love this. I'm like, cool, we'll do a video to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's sort of like, I want to keep it fun and flowing at the same time.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start getting a bit more serious with it, like, at the time, because right now we're just trying to flow. These videos that you'll be seeing, bro, you're talking about no budgets. Like, these are no bus fares, the budgets and food. You know what I mean? For the gang.
You show me a few of the unreleased, like a few little snippets.
Yeah. I need to have
the unreleased stuff and the video editing's sick, man.
Definitely, appreciate. Love to them guys, man. Like I said, my brothers, man, they really go in for me, man. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate them.
So you got quite a few to come.
Yeah. I'm sat on a few already. 2 currently being edited. A few planned. Just need to get more emotion. Currently, yeah. So I'm making my way, like I said, I'm making my way from my older to my new music. So a lot of the stuff right now is old music. So obviously, as me being the artist, I'm like, it's old music, man. But everyone, to everyone's like, for fuck's sake, it's never been heard, man. It's new. But I feel like you're hearing me 5, 4, 3 years ago, So whereas I'm like, I'm better now though. Do you know? I'm that's all right.
You're always getting better.
Yeah,
like,
I was sick then, but I'm sicker now. Do you know? And I gotta like swallow that. But it's cool. Just let them have it. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep trying to drop songs.
Yeah.
On Spotify, on platforms. I'm gonna give some songs away for free as well. So like so some of them that, like I said, I'm not gonna be able to re-record. I've lost the file, lost the disc.
Yeah.
The beat might not even be my beat. I'm just gonna have to drop those. Like there's 2 of them, which 2 songs I absolutely love, which I won't be able to redo but it's cool because there's some more songs to be made. I'm just trying to get them out there. Do you know what I mean? I'm just stay consistent. The mission now is to stay consistent, keep dropping, and don't stop. Just keep peppering it till something catches.
Yeah.
And I say till something catches, but when something catches, it's just time to pepper it even more.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? So like my plan,
and that's a good thing as well. Like just to interject, like, you build up as much content as possible. With music, people discover new music all the time, and it doesn't even have to be new music. Sometimes I come across artists that have been going for a decade, I've never heard of them, and then I start going through all the catalogue of music, and it's like a whole new journey. Like, how have I never heard of this guy?
Yeah, he's got bare songs.
You just, I say it to artists, like, keep making stuff, keep putting it out there, and then someday, you know,
he will.
Whether it's a million people or 100 people, it doesn't matter, because you're leading people down a journey, and they're going to love your stuff, and they'll be your best fans.
Yeah, of course.
Which will share your stuff, and you know,
it's not just about a million fans. It's about people really connecting and actually loving the music, innit? Really feeling it. Because, like, I don't make music for all, I make music for feeling. How I work, I run off feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm an emotional guy. So, like, it is.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? That's me. I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. Literally got a tat on the sleeve as well. That's a matching tat on my missus, but two meanings, you know what I'm saying?
Wicked.
But yeah, so I go off feeling for everything. So, like, you know, whether it's I'm sad, it's sad music, it's this. I like people to live and go through the journey through the music. I want people to live through my music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This plan, I always had it deep inside. I always felt it, yeah. And my peoples are like, they don't think it's right, you know what I mean? But I stuck to it. I've been stubborn with it.
Yeah.
And we made this album, me and Adam, like the whole thing from scratch. And it's all just us. And this album's old, bro. Oh, but it's like, it's beautiful. I don't care. I'll stand by that, you know? It's absolutely amazing music. And I can't believe that we were so young and managed to do that. You know, it was just pure raw talent. That's all it was, just raw everything on it. And my plan is to, like, hold that until the traction's going and people want an album from me. Because I always felt like people ain't gonna listen to an album that they don't know. Now Russ, the American Russ, not Russ Millions, like the American rapper Russ, he actually did and made it from something that the way I wanted to do it. So to see that my plan had actually been executed, obviously before me, couldn't care. I was just happy the fact that this fucking guy's done it, blood. Like, what I said, he got bare tracks, had an album ready, like I got an album ready, peppered the bare songs and just kept absolutely peppering it non-stop. He did it for like 2-3 years straight, a song a week, dog. Like, wow. That's another level. Not even music videos here and there. Yeah. Whereas I thought I'm going to try to go for 2 songs a month on Spotify, a music video a month and a half. You know, to give me some time to thingy, and a round leeway to that, but still staying consistent. Yeah. You know, so still staying at. If I feel like dropping some more, I'll just drop some more. But I need to make sure at least 2 songs a month, 3 including a video. Yeah. A month and a half. So seen him do that, and it actually worked. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, rah. So my plan is right. Stick to your fucking plan, Angelo. I was right all along. He's shown in that he had his album ready, and when people were ready for an album, because he said people, when he was dropping, he dropped like 11 albums, bro. And none of them did nothing. Yeah. Not that the songs weren't fire or something. He said some of the songs weren't trash, but like the interest, no one knows you, they ain't gonna listen to your whole album, blood. Like, they don't really care like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They listen, he said he noticed it'd be like first 3 songs would get a lot and the rest would just go dead. So it's like people have the concentration span to listen to one song. Yeah. So I'm gonna just drop a single because more people are listening. So I've adopted the thing and thought, well, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just keep dropping single, including videos till they start and just build my fan base. That's all I'm on a mission for. I'm not trying to look for no manager, look for no thingy. Like before I used to try and do that. It's like, nah. Yeah. It's all about the fans. It's all about connecting with people. Yeah. And that's all I really want to do is connect to the people and inspire people and, you know, live off my music, I guess. So you don't have to work a 9 to 5 and that's the dream. Money, good too. But like, I don't attach the music and money that much anymore, like I said. Yeah. That's where...
If it comes, it's a bonus. Then
I'm not relying on music to get rich. I'm now business-minded. I'm now, you know, trying to invest in investments, you know, trying to open businesses and do little businesses here, there. And that's, I mean, you know, so... entrepreneur as well as music. Music's my love and my thing. I'll do that. I'm not relying on that because it's a business. I need money to make the music work as well. Yeah. So... hence, you know, money makes money. So hence, that's why I said, why am I trying to wait for music to get rich when I kind of need money to make music to get me rich? You know, it's a cycle. It's a vicious. So sidetrack that. We'll do business. Yeah. to do the thing. But in the meantime, just keep being consistent, because I always record but don't drop. Like you're saying, I just need to keep dropping. So that's all you're gonna get from me.
The more you keep recording, the more content you've got to drop, haven't you?
Well, yeah.
So you'll get to a point where you can chill for a bit, drop loads of content, sit back, watch it. Of course. And you're in a really good position right now as an independent artist. And that's something that I'm noticing. Like, the game's changed. Like, back in the day, you had to be part of a big label to get the traction on YouTube and the views. But I've been reacting to some independent artists from over in the States, Chris Webby, Tom McDonald, a lad called Kid, and a few others. And it's changed so much now. You don't need no millions to actually get out there. A lot of these guys are like you. They're filming the videos themselves. Like Tom McDonald's partner, she makes all the videos. She does all the editing. They don't have a label to self-promote. He'll go live, like, talking about his stuff, built his following up like that. And that'd be impossible back in the day.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it's changed completely now.
Like, you couldn't, not everyone could even record how everyone can record at home now, innit?
Yeah,
it's the age of the bedroom bangers now, bro. Bedroom bangers. Like, my album, some of the songs were made in Airtight, in Manchester, Airtight Studios. And a lot of them are down at Adam's house or various studios to do with Adam. Like not Prop Studios, one's built with him. So either had another studio attached in Waterford with Zach, my friend who does the filming and everything, who does the videos. They built something together. He had his photography and this, and Adam had a studio in there. Business. Like I said, they just from young, I guess I'm business-minded people, which is it's good to have, innit? And my other friends are just as well, like, help with business stuff too, just fun tough. But anyway, the plan is just to keep staying consistent, bro, right now. And obviously, like, I thought I make music with a few different people, innit? I'm just trying to, like, connect and web as much as I can right now. Like, feature with as many different people as I can, everyone, like I said, just spread love, dude. Like, the only projects I'm going to drop are going to be with other people. Like, people I'm close to, like, and I'm happy to drop projects with them. I want to drop projects with other people. So it's featured projects, half-half. So for Rama, with Malakai, me and him got albums on albums together, man. Like, we've been making music together since just day. And from day, we've just always been cool like that. And then over all these people, I would just make songs, but I just want to do projects with bare people. And then drop those projects, but constantly drop my singles. So I'm staying even more consistent. So at the minute, so with Dog Squad, there's Ash and there's Sai. I started making songs with both of them. I started making a project with one of them. They're probably both on it, so I'll probably do it with both of them if they're both on it. You know what I mean? Just to get, I'm flooding it. Right now, the mission is flood. You know what I mean? Fuck wave and being in a tsunami type of thing. That's how I want to go.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
Just keep doing your thing and eventually it's going to...
Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, of course. You just got to stay consistent, innit?
Yeah.
It's about...
having the plan's half the battle. Like, you sound like you got the plan. That's...
Yeah, that's half the battle. I guess it's executing it, innit, and staying organised.
Yeah.
Staying thingy.
Keeping that balance with a family and...
Yeah.
work and music sort of thing, but you're doing it, man. You're doing it. I've seen, like I say, you've been dropping music videos, so you're active. You're doing it.
Been very,
Some people talk about doing music and never actually do any music. That's me. That's it. I do. Still creating my sound and
bro, as long as
tons of unfinished stuff, but each time I work on them, they get better. So eventually.
As long as you're progressing all the time, that's all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to just keep doing the singles until there's a buzz and people actually want an album from me. And then I'll drop an album that's ready waiting,
Yeah.
Go with that strategy and stick to it. I said to myself, I'm going to we're going to make this album, it's going to be timeless. It's meant to drop ages ago. And I mean ages ago. Even my friends, family are like, that ain't never dropping. I'm like, it's dropping, trust me. I'm just sticking to what I said. And I'm so glad, like I said, for ages, I had this feeling and gut feeling. And I just stick to this. And obviously, I've still not done it. But I'm going to do it. And it's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. And because I seen Russ, like I said, he did it and it worked for him. And I'm just so glad that.
Yeah, man.
That's what I've chose to do.
Keep doing it. I know you'll do it. You're determined and you've got the passion and the drive for it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Need to give you some more juice.
would you like to sort of break down your music, like what drives you and what you kind of write about? And because I know I've listened to a couple of bits of your music and they're quite deep. I know we haven't touched too much tonight because save it for the music, but can you kind of like break it down a little bit? Or
yeah, of course. So like how I'm saying early on is like, as my music comes from feeling like music has helped me in a lot of bad situations, and it also, it also leaves you with a lot of happy memories with, in good situations. And I just wanted to inspire people. I've been through a lot. I don't mean to say that like I've been through a lot. I know we've all been through a lot, but I've been through a lot of things that I feel, other people can really relate to, and I can help them. And what music came for me was, I thought, what I told myself was, all the stuff I've gone through just means you're more relatable. You can help a lot more people and speak a lot more people. If you've been through all this and you can pull this off, being born in Malawi, living in Amiango, coming to the UK, the story, like you can really pull this off, man. You can give motivation and change lives to a lot of people, like how other musicians have done the same for me. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted to inspire,
show them.
Yeah, so my music does come from a lot of pain and stories and stuff like that. There's happy music as well, obviously, it goes off emotion of how I'm feeling at the time. I'm just walking around depressed. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm generally a happy guy. Yeah. But my music is I'd class it as, soul music. Like when I went on the journey of making what's a mixtape, I said, well, I dropped the first album, which is a mixtape. It's called Real, the Mixtape. That journey itself, man, it was like I decided, I just want to be honest. Yeah. I don't want to talk about nothing that ain't really honest to me or someone close to me if it's not a story of someone really close to me. I just want to keep it real. So I decided to call it Real, the Mixtape. Everything on it has to be that. And so happened, it molded me, that album molded me to the artist, that I've become and grown into and continuing to grow into. So I'd say I like to make meaningful music, Yeah. I want people, I've seen a thing saying that people won't remember what you said, but remember how you make them feel. Music makes you feel stuff. Yes, you use words. Your words can make you feel some sort of way. Yeah, so I know that's a clash on itself.
They're powerful though, aren't they?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
People say sticks and stones and all that, but words are powerful, man.
Yeah, words will scar you for life, don't they? Yeah. Or they can heal you, do you know what I mean? And they can free you. Yeah, so the reason I feel, my purpose is, to inspire through music and, to make music that people feel, can help them out of dark places, but can also make them smile and can also, help them feel in love, for just everything they're going through. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's mainly meaningful music that either I've gone through, someone close to me has gone through, friends gone through, a story. It's generally stories,
True stories as well.
Yeah. They're all
That's
true
the best
stories.
Music, man.
Obviously, some of them will be not my story, but it's a true story from my people. You know what I mean? That they're going through, and I'll explain it as if it's through me. Do you know what I mean? But just because I don't want to expose who they are. Do you know what I mean? That's their own personal thing. Yeah. They're comfortable with me putting them into songs. Yeah, they're that's beautiful. A few of them I've showed them after. I'm not saying I've done this. I've made a song and I've been yo, bro, I've made a song about you, what you're going through right now and your situation. I hope you don't mind. Here you go, listen to it. And so far, man, not one of them's been blood, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Or Angelo, what you doing? They've just been that's beautiful, man. I'm
and that's gonna really hit them, isn't it? That's such a powerful thing that someone making a song about the struggles you're going through and trying to help you and you're showing them love as well. Look, you're not on your own.
Of course, no, exactly. It's it's creating. I believe there's a lot of there's beauty in pain, man. That's horrible, but there's beauty in pain, and there's only nothing but growth in pain. and then also it's an appreciation in pain. Like there's a lot of good things inside, and that's very like, you know, it's mad. So when you express it, like, because music is therapy as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me as personally, I'm a very selfish musician. I make music to get me through what I'm going through. Sometimes, like, because I just love to record, if I'm not going through nothing and I'm good and I'm just like, can't just talk about me, that's when I will like express my friends' feeling, or if they feeling something. That's when I'll use other stories and stuff like that and still keep it real, you know, just to help them. But like, it's just therapy, you know.
Yeah.
Feeling away, get it out. I generally feel better after I've released. And I believe, I believe, because we started off telling myself, I guess that's how beliefs come in. It starts off small. And I was like, you know, Angelo, you've gone through all these things you've gone through, and you've seen all these things you've gone through, so you can help more people, so you can inspire more people. Like sometimes I feel that I haven't even, you're always growing as an artist. I haven't even grown into an artist yet to be able to explain everything or tell the story how I may want to tell the story, you know?
Yeah.
I've been through the beauty and the beast, you know, the bad, the both sides, because it's beautiful. But that's life, bro.
Yeah, a roller coaster.
Since having a child, like things became a lot more about meaning. It's always about meaning. You know, before my son, like I said, it was to be real, to be thing, but a lot more about meaning now for me personally, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he said so. Spread love, not hate, man. That's the vibe, and that's the slogan I'm running by, you know.
Yeah. That's good. Do you want to tell people where they can find your music, like all your social medias and stuff?
So you can find me on all streaming platforms, basically, you know, whatever you choose to use, whether it's Apple, Tidal, Spotify, and it's Angelo ONE3 13. So it's Angelo ONE3 ONE3. That's how you spell it out. So it's at Spotify. The social media is the same. Facebook's the same. Angelo ONE3 ONE3. Instagram Angelo ONE3. I don't really use Twitter, but if you kick it like that, it's on there too. I'm on TikTok as well.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
No way.
A friend of mine, Kid J, you know, I was talking to you about earlier.
Yeah,
my brother, my little nigga. He was like, bro, you need to get on TikTok, you know, because obviously, like I said, the music I want to inspire. So he gets to hear a lot of the stuff. I send him a lot of music when he's feeling away. Like, you know, he's the one he's just been like, yo, your music's done a lot for me, bro. You've helped me a lot. And, you know, I used to think I have to be famous and I have to make it. But when I say famous, I don't mean the bullshit. I mean famous and known, so, you know, like with the music side, to be able to inspire and change lives. And I'm so proud and so happy. And I told him, like, bro, I don't mean this. Like, it's mad to say that your pain gives me joy, but I mean the fact that I can help you for my music, and you saying I do that for you now, and I ain't even in the masses. That's beautiful. But my brethren, he was like, get on TikTok, man, because there's bare people you can inspire on there, and this. Like, please, get on it. And I'm like, you know what? Cool, I will. So yeah, TikTok, Angelo ONE3 as well. You know? Wicked. I'll leave all the links below as well. Yeah, calm. But hey, brother, thank you very much for having me, man.
No, you're more than welcome. Thanks for reaching out. It's been a pleasure.
Of course,
hopefully get you back again.
Definitely.
Drops a few more tracks. And
a few more. There'll be a lot more coming out. Definitely. Make sure everyone, you keep a lookout for the Angelo ONE3. Yeah, I'm just gonna flood you. You're gonna have to click on it and watch and listen, listen, whatever you want.
And not only that, like, but you didn't get really too deep about certain experiences and stuff tonight, did you? So
nah.
I think a lot of that is in your music, and people can get a much deeper insight to
for real. That's stuff. I didn't go into exactly like sending into the specific stories, but you watch this interview and then you go listen to the music, it will like click. Do you know what I mean? A lot of connects. I tell the stories a lot, like in detail in my music, you know? So definitely.
Man.
Go through there, and that's another side of, it's not another side of me, but I guess it make more sense, you know, a lot of stuff maybe I'm talking about if you don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of it for you to be checking out soon.
Definitely a journey to go through, listening to all your music and stuff. And
of course.
Learning more.
I got a song called that, and you won't hear that for a while, but it's called Journeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on,
no way.
That's on the second album. That's already on the way.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, so is there anything else you'd like to touch on? Or
Nah, man. That's everything, man. Thank you very much.
No, you're more than welcome.
Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. And if you are listening back to this on one of the podcasting apps, don't forget to visit my YouTube. You can see the video version of this one and my other types of content. So thanks again, bro.
Yeah, no, thank
really
you very much.
It.
Yeah, love.
Respect.
Love, brother. Yeah. Long reach, but we got there.
Man. Peace.
No, thank you.